Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's a Ken Jackson Experience. Coffee with Ken. Um, Today I got a very sensitive subject to talk about. And I actually had to script it out because every time I get into a discussion about this, both sides gets extremely passionate and sometimes things are misconstrued and taken out of context. We're talking about Israel today and America's need to reassess our support for Israel. Now, before I begin, let me make something clear and plain and crystal. This is not an attack on Jewish people. Judaism is a religion. Jewish people are a diverse community with many different political opinions. Many Israelis and many Jewish people around the world openly criticize the policies of the Israeli government. And this discussion is about the actions of the government, not an ethnicity or a religion. Okay? Unfortunately, though, too many people have been taught that criticizing the Israeli government is somehow the same as being anti-Semitic or anti-Jewish. It isn't. It isn't. In every democracy, governments should be open to criticism. That includes the United States and it includes Israel. Since the October 7th terrorist attacks carried out by Hamas, Israel has said that it's acting in self-defense. And Hamas committed horrific crimes against civilians, and those attacks deserve unequivocal condemnation. But self-defense does not end the conversation. The world has also witnessed an enormous humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Entire neighborhoods have been destroyed, hospitals, schools, infrastructure has been damaged. Thousands of civilians have been killed or injured, and many families have been displaced. These events have led to human rights organizations, legal experts, and international institutions to raise serious allegations that Israel has committed war crimes and that some of its actions may constitute genocide. Israel strongly rejects those allegations, arguing that it is targeting Hamas and acting within the laws of armed conflict. Those legal questions remain the subject of ongoing international proceedings. Regardless of where those legal cases ultimately end, one thing is undeniable. The humanitarian suffering is immense. As Americans, we have every right to ask whether our tax dollars should continue supporting military operations without meaningful oversight or conditions. Every year, billions of dollars in American aid flow to Israel. Meanwhile, many Americans struggle to pay rent, buy groceries, afford health care, or save for retirement. It's reasonable to ask whether our priorities are in the right place. Supporting Israel's right to exist does not require supporting every policy of its government. Likewise, condemning Hamas does not require ignoring the suffering of Palestinian civilians. These ideas can exist together. We should be capable of condemning terrorism while also demanding accountability from governments that possess overwhelming military power. No government should receive a blank check. Not America's, not Israel's, not anyone's. Foreign aid should reflect American interests, humanitarian values, and respect for international law. Citizens have every right, and I would argue every responsibility, to ask difficult questions about how their money is being spent, how our money is being spent. That isn't unpatriotic. That isn't anti-Semitic. That's democracy. We should reject hatred toward Jewish people. We should reject hatred toward Palestinians. And we should reject the idea that civilian lives become less valuable because of politics. Every innocent life matters. Real leadership means demanding accountability from our allies as well as our adversaries. If our values truly include justice, human rights, and the rule of law, then those principles must apply consistently. Not only when it's politically convenient, but all the time. Thank you for watching. If you found this commentary thoughtful, please subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know where you stand. As always, this has been the Ken Jackson Experience. Peace. I'm out.